Welcome to the Virtual Strategic Solutions Virtual Reality Simulation System. Accessing legacy dataset. Files loaded, simulation ready. The steel mill was a contingent of Grafton Steel's Greater Appalachia region. During the resource wars, the company was officially named a government-preferred war contractor, which resulted in more rigorous requirements for workers shift-wise to meet production quotas, including 6 70-second work schedules, restrictions on breaks, and elimination of sick leave pay. The company complied with the Wartime Workers Act, paying workers time and a half for the last 2 hours of their 12-hour mandated shifts. In addition, the employees of the steel mill were subject to dangerous working conditions. In the first quarter of 2077, there were 123 cases of sickness, 12 dismemberments, and 31 deaths. Fearing that this would compromise their government-preferred status if released to the regulatory board, the data was altered. With injuries and deaths increasing with each quarter, the company considered an increased push for automated workers, as repair costs would be less expensive than potential lawsuits. As discontentment increased among the workforce, production numbers decreased. Steel mill administration suspected that the workers were actively damaging the automated machines that had been put in place. They further stated that the human workers were not a tenable solution in light of the loss of productivity, mentioning the upcoming delivery of additional automated workers. The steel mill is a large structure situated between Grafton Lake and Highway 61 that dominates the valley. The exterior is comprised of a silo and loading-unloading warehouses to the northwest, and an armor workbench outside. At the southern end lies the Grafton Steel Yard, a claimable workshop. The interior contains a smelter to the northwest and includes a power armor station and another armor workbench on the ground floor. There is a blast furnace to the northeast. The upper level includes chambers with a tinker's and weapons workbench. In addition, the rolling mill occupies the entire stretch of the southern part of the building and includes a chemistry station on the upper floor. Much of the Grafton Steel Mill's production and research occurred underground in this portion of the mill. The work environment was noted to be uncomfortably hot, and accidents were common, while employee suggestions went largely ignored by the management. As part of Grafton Steel's war contract with the United States government, the mill was given a grant to pursue research into increasing the mill's steel yield, as well as developing new military-grade steel alloys. The grant also led to the installation of automated security within the underground, as well as increased work hours for its employees. 3 projects were underway by the time of the Great War: Projects Phoenix, Adamantine, and Vulcan. Inspired by Garahan Mining's excavator power armor, Phoenix focused on creating civilian power armor designed to withstand high temperatures in order to service machinery without shutting down production. It was the only project with material progress by the time of the Great War, with a finished prototype helmet. Adamantine was a provision by a military administrator for approving the grant, who requested the mill develop a new supersteel alloy while refusing to accept existing alternatives. Vulcan aimed to boost the efficiency of the mill's steel forges, though its exact plan was still unknown. Grafton Steel Underground is a linear complex explored in its entirety during the Quest Fun and Games. It is a series of large areas connected by smaller hallways and tunnels, divided into 3 main sectors based on security keycards and passwords: Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. The complex is filled with security robots of all types, ranging from protectrons to assaultrons, and even a sentry bot.